welcome to our hopeful homestead. We are checking our bees. We're going in the hive for the first time all winter, so we're pretty excited. We've taken out a couple different, what are they called again?
Frames.
And what we found is kind of cool. I wanted to show you. So this one is more of a center frame. The other ones on the outside are really very full of honey. But here on this one, you can see over here, this is all capped honey. And then if you turn, then this is the side the bees are all on, and they're actually, they're putting brood in there. So they're making baby bees. I don't know if you can see that, see the little brood that's in them, but that is great news because it shows they are starting to convert their honey to brood, and it shows that the queen must be alive and well, which is great because our beehive actually got attacked this winter and we weren't sure they were even going to survive. So we are really grateful that they are, looks like they're doing fantastic. Do you see drones in there? Because I know they kicked the drones out in the winter. Do you see drones, or can you tell?
It's hard to say. It looks like there might be a couple, but I don't see. I'm not sure for sure. They don't look very big if they are.
Anyways, this is really cool. We're really excited. So this is we have two boxes right now in our beehive because they hadn't really put honey in the top one that we had. We had a third one. So we took that out for the winter. And now, like I said, in these frames here, they're really full of honey. So we're thinking we're gonna probably take some of that honey for ourselves. And probably pretty soon, here in Missouri, it's starting to get, you know, the flowers are starting to come, the trees are budding, and so they're gonna get lots of food very soon. So they won't have a problem making, you know, finding their own food. We won't need to leave honey for them necessarily to survive on because they will be able to find lots of food. He's pulling out another frame from this top box. What do you see on there, honey?
It's mostly empty comb.
Empty
They started
comb.
making some brood in here too, though.
Okay, so he's seeing not honey in that one, but some empty comb where they're starting to make brood, which is great. And we brought some sugar water for them today to feed them too. Just because right now there's not a whole ton of flowers, but they're eating their own honey here, their honey stores. But we wanted to feed them a little too. So, anything interesting?
We have a couple of these like supercells.
Oh, supercells?
Super seizure cells. I'm not sure.
Oh,
That's
wow,
a little
yeah.
concerning to me.
Okay.
And that one's broken open.
It's broken open. So that could mean that,
Be a bad sign.
yeah, it could mean that there's another queen. We're gonna have to look into that. But those cells they make for a queen, like if they make them and if they have another queen, then that's a problem because, you know, we only want one queen. We don't want a queen to leave and then them to follow her. So that one actually, we'd never seen one that had been broken in the bottom like that. So we're going to have to look into that because I don't think that's good. Wow, what happened to that one?
This frame is broken.
Ugh. Yikes. How did that happen, do you think?
I don't know. Maybe when it got attacked. Maybe when it got
Oh.
blown apart. Maybe that.
Yeah, someone threw a smoke bomb at our beehive. You can see in the front there on that blue. So our beehive was completely knocked off of its frame. And we now have a trail cam and other things up, but yeah, I don't know how else that would have broken. Yikes. So are we gonna have to replace that or what?
We can. I have more frames. I think I have more frames of that size. Maybe not. I don't know. But we might want to replace it or fix it or something.
Oh, that one has honey in it. What's on the other side?
Got a little bit of honey on the other side too.
Yeah, so this one has mostly honey. Do you see any brood in it?
No, no brood.
Any more of those super seeder cells?
No.
How many more frames are left in this box?
3 more frames.
Okay.
It looks like they're all honey.
Okay,
Maybe I
yeah,
could just
probably.
take
The
it out.
outer frames, it seems like just the inner frames, just the inner like 2 frames they were making brood on. And then the outer frames, they all seem to just have full of, well, pretty full of honey. So we're really happy though because they made it through their first winter, which I know a lot of people have their bees die in the first winter and they don't make it. So we're really happy. We're really excited. Did you see any beetles, any hive beetles or?
No, I didn't see any hive beetles.
Okay. And are you putting the new apivar strips in?
I plan to, yeah.
So that's
I
an
only have
apivar
2.
strip.
I only have 2 left.
Okay, and those apivar strips are supposed to help with keeping the mites out because the mites they can destroy the whole hive. So we want to do as natural of a as possible. We don't want to use chemicals and stuff unless we need to. And so those apivar strips are pretty decent. They seem to be working at least. Our bees are still alive.
Hard
So
to say. That's
yeah.
hard to say. Yeah, it's too early.
Oh, why? What could happen?
Well, if there's a mite issue, it'll show up later. Like they're hard to tell for sure, but we're hoping.
Anyways, so that is our first look into our beehive since, man, I don't even know when. Like November, October?
Well, we looked at it for a tiny bit after the smoke bomb.
Yeah, well, we just opened it. That's it. All you did was open it up. Just to make sure the bees were not all dead. But so yeah, we haven't really looked inside since in the fall and we're just really grateful. So we will keep you updated.